Hi, this is Sarah Sharaka with Women in Shoes magazine. We are here today with Grammy Award-winning Broadway star Miss Stephanie Mills. How are you doing today?
I am doing wonderful, and I'm a shoe lover, so I'm glad to be talking to you.
Oh, that's wonderful. We love hearing that. We want to thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm delighted. I'm delighted to be here.
Well, we're so happy to hear that. So if you're ready, we can go ahead and get started.
I am ready.
Okay. So you are well known for your role as Dorothy in the original run of The Wiz on Broadway. How did playing that part affect your career?
Oh, my God. That was truly my yellow brick road. I mean, I'd done things before that like Wonderama, and because I've been in this business all my life. This is all I've ever done. But doing The Wiz just took it to a whole nother level. It changed my life completely. I mean, I started doing records and touring and all of that. It just opened the door for all good things to come. Yeah, it changed my life completely.
Okay. Of everything that you've done throughout the span of your career, what is the one thing that you've always wanted to do that you maybe haven't yet?
Oh, that's animation. I want to be a voice for one of the animated movies. I keep telling Hiram that. Yes, that's what I want to do that I have not done yet. That's the one thing that I really yearn to do is do an animated voice.
And animated movies are so big nowadays, so that would be perfect.
Oh, yeah, they're huge. I love them. I'd always take my son to them and his friends and stuff, so I love them.
Wonderful. Okay. So in December, NBC aired The Wiz Live. In this version, you played Aunt M. It's been roughly 40 years since the Broadway play. How was your experience being a part of it again?
Oh, my God. It was emotional. It was just a wonderful, wonderful journey because they totally took what we did in 1975 and adapted it to 2015. And it was just, and playing Aunt M was actually more rewarding than doing Dorothy. Because of course, Shanice Williams, whose career will never be the same as mine hasn't. And I just think, Queen Latifah and Mary J. Blige and Carmen and Neo and Elijah, and we won for Best Musical for a TV series, and David Alan Grier was just delicious as the Lion, and he won for Best Actor for an Image Award for Best Actor for The Lion. So it was just a wonderful experience to know that we did something 40 years ago that they would honor in such a big way. It was really fun to do.
And it was a wonderful production. We absolutely loved it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you.
Is there anything in your career that you look back on and wonder what would have happened if you didn't choose to do that?
I don't look back on things. I don't really look back. I always constantly just keep moving forward. I think that things happen the way they're supposed to happen in their divine order. So I don't really look back on things. No, I don't really look back. No.
Okay. In the early 90s, you filed a lawsuit against your former business manager because he was alleged to have stolen millions from you. Can you tell us what came of that lawsuit and how it shaped the way that you choose who you have in your inner circle?
I never filed a lawsuit. When I saw that question, I was like, that's an interesting question, but I'm going to let her ask it. But I never filed a lawsuit, and yes, I did have problems with my business manager, but I never filed a lawsuit. But I am careful of who I have in my inner circles. And I make my own deposits. That's the best way to keep people out of certain making your own deposits. So that's how I did that.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry for that misinformation.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. Really, it's okay.
Okay, so moving forward, in your opinion, with the lack of diversity that's going on in Hollywood right now, what is the hardest thing you think it is about being a black woman in the entertainment business?
I think accepting that there is challenges and that there is racism, not letting it beat you up, not letting it define who you are as a singer, as an actress, as a person. You know, I've always just kept going. I've never let them define me or let them say what I was and what I couldn't do and what I can do. You just have to keep going. As you saw, Chris Rock, I thought, did a brilliant job hosting the Oscars. And I can understand both sides. I can understand people boycotting, and I can understand the people that were coming to give him support and to keep it moving. You know, there's strength in both. But I just think as a black woman and a black artist, I think you just have to keep it moving as I did, you know, and surround yourself with really good people. I feel like I have a great team of people around me with Hiram and my agents and my band and people that work with me. So you just build your own team and keep it going and hope that the strides and then still go up for things that may not be for a black person, you know, like go up for and I'm sure most of our black actresses do that, but it's the way it is. So you just have to work around it. You have to navigate through that road of racism and bigotry, you know, that's in our world.
Right. Okay. So, of course, we all know you've had an illustrious career full of, I'm sure, both ups and downs. Is there anything that you regret doing?
Do I regret doing? Like I said, I don't look back, and I don't like to regret. Think whatever you've done, it's done. It's like you can't take it back, you know. So it's sometimes you do regret things like maybe, you know, not taking a role that you should have taken or you thought you should have taken, you kind of bypassed it, or not singing a song that maybe was presented to you and you didn't really hear it, but then another artist heard it and made it a huge hit. Sometimes, you know, I look back and I say maybe if I sang that song or if I'd done that role, would it be different? But no, I don't regret anything. I don't regret.
Okay, well, that's a great thing because too many people live their lives full of regret.
I know they do, and looking back, because I feel like if you keep looking back and you keep regretting, then you're missing the whole blessing that's in front of you. You know, you just got to keep going, regardless of. And there are a lot of ups and downs in this business. I mean, you're constantly being rejected, and that's why I think so many people are into like changing themselves so much that, you know, they want to fit in. And I was never one that wanted to fit in so badly that I wanted to change who I was or change my whole look. And, you know, I just couldn't do it. You know, I really couldn't do it. So my talent was what I sold, and that's it.
Well, that's good because it's always important to always stay true to yourself. I love that.
I think so. I think Michael, and I think Michael struggled with that, and I just. When I say Michael, I mean Jackson, because he altered his look so much. But I think it's sad sometimes, you know, as entertainers we have to deal with all the negativity and things, because they praise you, but there's so much other stuff that comes with that people don't know, you know, that you're constantly fighting against. So I think it's better to just keep it moving.
Okay. So with all of your knowledge, your talent, and all the experience you've had, what is some advice that you could give to a young artist who is trying to make it in the business of Hollywood?
Woo, Lord. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. Listen to your inner voice, because I always think, listen to your first mind, because I always think that's God talking to you. Listen to your instincts. That's God talking to you. And surround yourself with good people that you trust. And just go after whatever you want, go after it. You know, even if your agent says, oh, well, they want this person, but they don't think you're right for it. Still, if you can get in there and audition. But the one thing I must say is enjoy your journey. Like so many times we're so busy working that we don't enjoy the process of it and where we are right then. We're always looking for the next thing. And that's the one thing, the most important thing I would say is to enjoy your journey. Enjoy the space that you're in at that particular time.
Okay, and that sounds like great advice to me. One more question, just wondering, is there anything new that you're working on that we all can look forward to?
Yeah, I have a new record out that's Afraid to Love that they can go to iTunes and purchase. It's on Artist Factory Records, and it's a duet that I'm doing with KC of JoJo and of Jodeci, because KC and I are cousins. I call him Cedric, but everybody knows him as KC. But we have a duet song out, and I'm still touring and doing shows and stuff, and we plan to go to Broadway in 2017. So there's a lot of good things that are going on. So, but yet the most recent thing is the record that's out.
Okay. Well, Ms. Mills, we want to thank you so much for taking this time out of your day to have this interview with us. I am such a fan of yours, and this has been wonderful for me.
Thank you. And I look forward to doing it again. You have a wonderful day.
And you too, Ms. Mills. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I know you want to take my part in the limelight.